For me, first time going overseas, family concerned. They're like, yo, careful out there. It's Iraq. There's a war zone out there. Baghdad. It was not easy. I was a star out there. It was not bad neither. People want to come take selfies with me.
God willed this to happen like this in order to get to where we are at now.
As many things in the world that you can do for money, do something that you love.
Find skills. Don't depend on just basketball. What you gonna fall back on? Mommy and daddy?
Mommy and daddy? Welcome to the Worldly Life Podcast. It's your host, Ali, in the building. You already know what's up. We rolling up like rollers, baby.
Yo, it's your boy, Soof. Soof got game. You know the vibes, man.
That man do got game. I got two of my guests here. Ali even Noah. Everybody know him. The model. 42 buses, the fastest way to RPT. Actually, it's the Metro North, to get technical. The fashionist. We got Baba, a.k.a. Soof got game. A.k.a. leading scorer on wings.
Come on, man. Check
A.k.a.
my stats.
Yo, Division One.
Defensive player of the year. Come on, man.
The Prodigy. Defensive player of the year. One of the top rebounders in the conference.
From the trenches, too.
Bethune-Cookman. All black school from the trenches. RPT, the Bronx to be exact. And no, we're not the dirtiest borough. Like, let's stop that. Let's stop that narrative. Don't violate. Say it in our faces, as a matter of fact. Oh, all right.
AKA, my boy been in the newspaper, top 10 in the city, JUCO All-American, Division 1, Division 2, 4 different countries, professional basketball player.
Come on, man. Check my man's stats, too, bro.
All-American.
He's him, All-American. I said that, JUCO All-American. I said
Okay,
that.
go.
Don't worry
Okay,
about
okay.
that. Don't worry about that.
First team all conference twice.
First team. I mean, the list goes on.
Well, second team.
But
Don't matter.
It's crazy because we all went to prep school. All of us went to prep school, and it's crazy we all went to prep school in the same state, North Carolina. But what I didn't do was I didn't go overseas like y'all two. So, real quick, Faisal, like put us on, and then afterwards you, like, how does it, like, what was that transition like going overseas, and like where did you play?
So after graduating college, I transitioned overseas. I played in the Middle East, particularly Iraq. It was definitely a different culture change for me, fool. Like,
That's different.
it's different.
That's different.
Yo, it's going to be a little different from y'all. Y'all always hear about the other worldly life things. Now we going to tell y'all about the sport, like the sport we actually played. We a good sport, too. They laughed at me. Yo, I'm gonna just cut to the chase. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It was not easy. It was not bad neither. It was a culture shock. For me, first time going overseas, family concerned. They're like, yo, careful out there. It's Iraq. Yo, you're going to another country. There's a war zone out there. Baghdad. Don't go join ISIS. I done heard these things. I'm like, bro, y'all serious, bro? Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It was real around that time.
It was real.
Too,
So,
bro.
but anyways, when I went out there, I kid y'all not, wallahi, it was not what people, the news, the media made it seem. I was embraced. As soon as I got off the airport, people want to come take selfies with me and everything. I was a star out there. But a lot of people don't know the emotions that go in, that the basketball player going through when they go overseas. Sometimes when you're hurt, coaches force you to play. If you're not playing, they cut your contract and send you home. So it happens a lot. So it's not easy. And sometimes when you first starting off, you don't get paid the way other people think you're getting paid, because they looking at you, oh, you a hood, you going outside, you getting that paper, you playing professional basketball. But people don't know that it's a proving ground. You gotta work your way up to start making money. So it's not easy. Being the fact that you gotta go through that, the hurdles with the coaches, you staying healthy, not getting hurt, and then coming back and everybody expecting you, like, thinking you had bread just because you went overseas. It was not sweet. But your brother Baba could even dwell and dive into that too, because he experienced playing overseas as well. This is just me playing in Iraq. We gonna talk about the other places I played at, like Spain and all that.
Thankfully, I was able to play in one country. I played 1.5 seasons overseas. You know, one of the years it was a COVID year, so I didn't play that year. But that was, you know, a interesting experience for me. You got to be built different to play overseas because you in a whole nother country. You got to learn the language, find some type of way to communicate with the people that's out there. You don't know what type of situation you're gonna be in. You get out there, you know, you probably getting promised a whole bunch of things from your coaches because it's different from college. Like you going on a college visit. You know what I'm saying? Like when all the schools that we went on visits. We got to really see what the situation looked like before we even, you know, got there or whatever. But like you literally just going off a conversation that you and your coach had. It's either a player that you done play with or whatever. You know, you communicating to this player that you done that you know is from the country or whatever, that played there or whatever, and you going off of what he told you about it. And a lot of times you get there, you disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You disappointed. Money ain't paid on time. The living situation ain't what it is. You know, it's a lot of tough situations, but I ain't gonna talk too much. You feel me? Y'all get the picture of what it really be out. Plus, on top of that, you miss your family. You homesick. So
You know what's crazy? Because y'all had different experiences. He was married when he went overseas. You wasn't. So and at that time, you was actually trying to get married when you went overseas. Did you find any woman in Iraq that you wanted to talk to? Huh? Like, did you? Nah, yo, but Soup, how was it? Like, how was it you being married and then traveling all to like a whole different?
Just making a comment of what Bob was saying. Yeah, it's tough. And another thing I forgot to mention was the culture. The language barrier. Yeah. Sometimes when you go to these countries, they don't speak English. You and the coach got to communicate in a language you guys both don't speak it. So y'all doing sign languages. Like, it's just tough. Just going to another place. You don't know nobody, family home, and y'all don't speak the same language. And then y'all got to find mediators, moderators to try to translate for you. Or sometimes you just got to try to understand him based off of what he's saying.
It's tough.
Cien, you good? Type joint. And then the payments and everything. So it's just a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, y'all going through it with that.
I got to experience both, not married and being married. So my first experience was like just a whole shock because I feel like I took like college ball for granted at certain points. So when I got the wake up call of actually being overseas and seeing like, yo, you back in the trenches because you gotta make a name for yourself. You know, it's not what everybody think. Like you said, peaches and cream. You get in a bag, crazy bag, and all of that. Like everything is sweet. Nah, you gotta make a name for yourself. You gotta establish yourself. So that was like just a wake up call. Me being married now, on the other hand, was a lot of added pressure. I would say. And it's just like, which I embraced, you know, because at the end of the day, you wanna provide for your family. But you know, my specific situation, it was unfortunate. I had a tough injury, you know, with my ACL or whatever. So, you know, kind of altered and made me wanna, you know, see what else I was great at the time. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of times, a lot of athletes don't really know what they're great out outside of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's something we eventually gonna dive in, pass it over to whoever want to touch on it.
What was the difference from American basketball and overseas basketball? Like, what was the difference in style and pace?
For those of you who's in America, have you guys ever went to a rec center and played basketball? That's how much it pretty much was when I went overseas. You ever went to 24-hour fitness? Well, that's how I was in the Middle East, in particular, when I played ball out there. I was like, oh. But don't get me wrong, there were some good and strong players out there. But just for the whole, it was just like going to the rec center playing basketball.
You think I could have played? You think I would have killed?
I know you could have played. I know you would have killed. Come on, bro. Yo, bro. It was so bad out there that the coach. And the thing about it is, when you go to these countries, they're telling you to play 48 minutes, no subs. They want you to score. They get mad at you when you in the Middle East. You gotta score. If you're not producing, they sending you home.
See,
So-
you was in a different market.
You get what I'm saying?
East, it's Europe and Middle East is two different type of situations.
You gotta perform.
So your Middle East, if you not getting 25, 30 points every game and able to play 40 minutes, they sending you home.
Bro, I was getting
Simple.
30 there
Simple.
easily out of shape.
Yeah, simple.
My first day out there, I think the next couple of days I had a game. Boom.
Matter of fact, I remember when I did Umrah and I went to the Jamia, bro. The coaches was trying to give me a full ride scholarship.
That's tough.
I was kidding. Yo, bro, I ain't played ball in like 2-3 years, bro.
Yeah, it's real different out there.
Bro, I went to the
It's real
Jamia,
different.
bro. I didn't even have sneakers. I had to get sneakers, shoes, all. Bro, boop, boop. He was like, yo, don't go back to America. Just stay here. Like, yo, we gonna get you a place to stay. Just, bring have your diploma get sent over here. Yo, bro, I'd have been Talib al-Ilm right now. I'd have been a student of knowledge right now. My goal was like, I'm a fake play ball, but I'm gonna I need to go seek some knowledge.
Study.
And then COVID happened, and then, well, alhamd, we started doing fashion.
So like I said, Saudi was a different market. So Middle East is a different market, but now Europe is more like you might go out there and play 15 minutes, possibly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know what type of situation playing wise you might end up with. And Europe is obviously, we know after the NBA, one of the best leagues is like the Spain league or whatever, ACB, these type of Euro League, Champions League, or you know what I'm saying? So that's probably the second best competitive place to play in after the NBA. So Europe is a whole different ball game. It's a lot of similar problems you're still gonna go through, like issues with payments. You don't know what type of situation you're gonna go through. All of those things are similar, but the playing styles are different. And like I would say, the more of the guys are less athletic in Europe, but more skilled. Would y'all agree to that?
No, I would not agree to that.
Like, you say you don't agree?
No, I don't feel like the players in Europe is more skilled. I feel like players here is more skilled.
How about the athleticism?
Athleticism over here too. I just think overall the U.S. is more skilled and more. Now, when going back to Baba, now in Europe, in these places like Spain and everything like that, they develop their players to be professionals early. You get what I'm saying? So like they have a young player playing in like the ACB and he's only like 15 years old. This is why the people like the likes of Luka, non-chicks and everything like that rise, because they started playing professionally such early at a young age.
I agree with that.
You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of those out there where they kind of prepare you early. They have them paying professional. So they're more like professionals. You get what I'm saying? I won't say skilled, but they're more professional, I'll say.
That I could definitely agree
experience.
on. Like, I feel like another person that benefited from that was LaMelo Ball being able to go in the Australian League, I believe. Yeah. Like, Pop sent him out there, and then like you playing out there at a younger age, playing against grown men. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely advances your game. But do you feel like the NBA skill level just got there, or it was always there? Because I feel like now the league just got, like, majority of the players just really got skilled in the league, bro. I feel like the greats were the ones who were, like, mostly skilled. Because I feel like coming from Europe, if you don't have athleticism and you got to have some type of skill to get by. So I feel like they had that advantage. But the league is just, like, so much skill now that you don't even, like, kind of look in that direction too much. But you still see what the European stars are doing in the league, like Jokic and all them. Luka is come on, bro.
Absolutely. I do feel the talent now is more skilled than before, for sure. That's a no-brainer. I don't feel like those wasn't skilled from previous over the years and everything like that. But I just feel obviously everything and through time gets better. So yeah, for sure.
Do y'all regret your decision to go overseas? Do you feel like after college, you probably should have did like G League, or you probably should have, just went straight into the career that you're doing now? Or do you feel like, nah, like that experience was good for me?
Alhamdulillah, I don't regret it. It was the qadr of Allah, and I accept it. And it shaped me and it made me the man I am today and a better person. Because in life, you got to go through certain experiences for you to realize, okay, I have to do this. Now I know I made a mistake. I did wrong over here, but it's going to make me better at other areas. So you never want to look back and be detrimental and say, I should have never done this and everything. It's almost like you're not happy with the decree of what the Creator had for you. So I'm happy with the decree of Allah upon me, and this just made me learn to become a better person.
Alhamdulillah, I agree the same way too, bro. I feel like I wouldn't change anything because, like you said, it's qadr of Allah. That means exactly predestiny, like meaning like God willed this to happen like this in order to get to where we are at now. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything, and I feel like basketball. There's a lot of things that it helps develop habits that's in you that you carry over into other things as far as like discipline, you know what I'm saying, hard work, and just being a team player and knowing how to work with people and stuff like that. And just the experience of being able to travel and, see the world and, get to meet new people is like when you see more of the world, it makes you want more outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want more outside of the world. So,
but do you get lonely though? Like was it times where you felt like I'm homesick? Like, damn, like I wish I could be home. Like, I'm loving traveling, but where's my, where's my chopped cheese?
At the same time, we are human. We are human, so that happens and everything. And it's worse when you don't hear from your brothers, when you don't hear from like your close ones, your relatives. That makes it a little more tough. But when you connecting with your people back home, it makes it easy. It makes it easier. So I would say definitely, but it's something you could get through. It's not that bad.
Nah, facts.
Okay, another thing, please. Another thing I wanted to briefly touch on, and it's kind of like for those youth who's coming up playing basketball. Yes, basketball is plan A, plan B, plan C. Take yourself and go learn a skill. Basketball's not always going to be there.
Fact.
Learn a skill. One thing I could say that I didn't harp on and everything was working early as a man. When you're not playing basketball, working out, go find a job as a man. It's going to shape you and make you become mature. It's going to make you become more responsible early on as a man. So you don't want to just depend on things just hooping and I'm going to wait this time. No, go get you some money. Meanwhile, play ball. Go get you some money. Go find skills that's going to help you be able to become a protector and a provider in the future. Don't depend on just basketball in any field, whether it's boxing, soccer. Go work.
Facts.
It's not going to be there forever. And a lot of people, it's hard for a lot of people to accept this reality, but it's going to come to a time where you're not going to be able to move. You're going to get hurt. Something's going to happen. What you going to fall back on? Mommy and daddy?
Real talk. And yo, I'm glad you brought that point up because
Mommy and daddy?
Yo, I'm glad you brought that point up because depression when people either come to the reality of they can't play ball no more, either due to injury or they realize like they gotta hang it up, they got cut, whatever. Bro, dudes be depressed, bro. Like it's real out here, bro. Like that, like it's no capping what I'm saying, bro. Like how many dudes stop playing ball and they was damn near about to kill themselves, bro. Like it's really real out here. And at the end of the day, a lot of that is a lack of knowing that you have value in yourself outside of basketball, bro. Like learn that basketball is not it, bro. It's not just everything. You know what I'm saying? even for the people who do still play ball, add some type of value to yourself because the ball is gonna stop dribbling, and you are gonna retire one day, and you also don't want to reach that level of depression because you can't play ball no more. You know what I'm saying? So, in all reality, that's the message we really wanted to just put out there for the youth, for the people coming up. You know, through our experiences of us playing ball, and we just trying to drop these gems to y'all. Feel me?
Yeah, so this is just a brief discussion talking about playing basketball overseas. Obviously, we'll delve deep in other episodes to come. So definitely go follow my boy, Suf Got Game. Go follow my boy, Ali Ibn Noah. And follow me now on the Worldly Life Podcast on all platforms.
Facts,
you hear me?
My boy got a gram now too. Hey, check my man out.
Closing remarks. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna conclude with this because I stopped playing basketball before my brothers over here, and I'm gonna tell you the conversation I had that made me stop playing basketball. My brother, he told me, "Why you playing basketball?" I said, "I'm doing it for money." Like we all been taught in the hood that we either gonna play ball or we gonna do drugs or we gonna do X, Y, Z. So we never had a plan B. Like I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna just go AU. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna do this. We gonna just. I got to the age where I started to realize that I was more than a basketball player, and my brother realized that same thing. So he asked me, "Why am I playing basketball?" I said, "For money." He looked at me and said, "As many things in the world that you can do for money, do something that you love." Wallahi, that was the last day I played basketball. That was the last day I played basketball. I'm not working out 2 to 3 times a day just to feel like I have to get money. It's something way easier for me to do that I can actually enjoy than do basketball. So
You started doing it recreational, right?
bro, I ain't even play by mistake. I didn't play.
Nah, I did see you come out of retirement a few times. I ain't even gonna lie. I did.
It was years later, bro. I'm talking about that was the last time I picked up. Like I did not hoop again. So my last message to you out there is, if you feel like you're doing anything in life only because you want money, you can do anything to make money. Make sure it's tied to your purpose.
Word.
Worldly Life Podcast. Word. Don't get your funny up, get your money up. Skirt.
He said it for me. He said it best. Deuces, we off this. Wassalamu alaikum.
Peace.
Wa barakatuh.